Hello and welcome back to Renew You at Home. I hope wherever you're listening from today, maybe it's still and quiet, maybe it's a bit busy in the background, that you can take this as a few gentle minutes just for you. A pause between everything else that's happening. I know how easy it is, especially right now, to fall into doing mode. There's always something for you to tick off, something to think about. And while it can feel wonderful to pour energy into everyone else, sometimes it's easy to forget that you deserve some of that care too. So today, I want to talk about a gift for yourself this Christmas. Not the kind of gift that you can buy or wrap or put under the tree, but a gift that you can truly feel. One that lasts far longer than a day or a season. As the days get shorter and the to-do lists grow longer, it's so easy to give every bit of ourselves away. Our time, our energy, our attention. We spend the season thinking about everyone else's needs, which is beautiful, but often at the cost of our own rest and our own peace. And I think the greatest shift comes from when we start to view giving to ourselves not as selfish, but as sacred. Because when you give from a place of depletion, it's survival. When you give from a place of fullness, it's love. And that's the difference. A gift to yourself might not look like much on the surface. It might be not rushing. It might be not forcing yourself to be festive when you're tired. It might be allowing the house to stay a little messy so that you can have a quiet bath instead. It's the simple, quiet acts that tell your body, I see you, I appreciate you, and you've done enough. This time of year, enough can start to feel like a moving target. Enough gifts, enough plans, enough effort, enough smiles. But what if enough wasn't something that you had to achieve? What if it simply meant that you, right now, as you are, is enough? The truth is, nobody will remember the perfectly wrapped present or the spotless kitchen, but they will remember how you made them feel. And that only happens when you feel grounded too. So, one of the most loving things that you can do this week might be to give yourself permission to stop chasing more and rest in enough. And that can sound hard, and that's okay. You don't have to be ready yet. You don't have to know exactly how to slow down. You can take it one small pause at a time. So if you're listening now and thinking, I don't even know where to start with all of that, here's a few ideas that might feel nourishing, simple, and real. Give yourself permission to do something, anything, slowly. Whether that's getting ready in the morning, making your coffee, or putting on your skincare. Take one thing off autopilot and do it slower. Give yourself a moment to feel proud, not for what you've done, but for how you've kept showing up. Through the tiredness, through the noise, through the change. You could tell yourself up here, out loud, or we've talked about journaling before, perhaps you could write it down. Give yourself a boundary. Saying no to something that drains you is one of the most loving gifts that you can give yourself and everyone around you. Give yourself stillness, even 5 minutes, the kind where you don't scroll, You don't plan and you don't fix. You just sit with yourself for 5 minutes. And if all else fails, give yourself permission to rest. You don't earn rest, you need it. When you start to practice this art of quiet giving to yourself, you'll notice a shift. Not instantly, but gently. You'll begin to move through your days a little bit lighter. The thing that used to feel overwhelming begins to soften. Your pace becomes your own again. Because presence, real presence, doesn't come from everything being perfect. It comes from being there for yourself in the imperfect moments. And when you can be present with yourself, you can be more present with everybody else. Your family feels that. Your home feels that. And even you feel that. The way your shoulders drop, the way your breath deepens and your energy steadies. So as you move through this week ahead and perhaps feel the weight of everything still to do, try to hold this gentle thought close. My peace is a gift that is worth protecting. You might whisper it to yourself while you're driving out and about, or while you're wrapping those last presents, or you're giving the house that deep clean that we all seem to do this time of year. Let it become a little reminder that you're allowed to protect your calm just as much as you protect everybody else's joy. And maybe when you look back on this Christmas, what you'll remember most won't be the chaos, the stress, and the rush, but the moments when you gave yourself permission to pause, to breathe, to laugh, and to simply be. That is the kind of gift that keeps unfolding long after the season ends. It helps to shape your memories into one of joy for the experience that you had, as well as what you gave to everybody else. So as we close for today, I just want to remind you of this. You've done enough. You are enough. And you deserve a Christmas that feels peaceful, not perfect. Carry that softness with you into the noise, into the quiet, into every part of your day. And remember that the way you care for yourself shapes the way you show up for everybody else. Until next time, happy Christmas.